The model of the atom that we know today, has changed quite a bit. Originally, Democritus, he just knew that there were things, uh, tiny, tiny particles, basically, that you couldn't break apart, and he was the one that came up with the name atom. Aristotle was the guy around the same time. He was so famous, everybody believed him. He didn't believe in atoms. He believed that everything was made of fire and water and air, etc. Dalton came along and he said, Aristotle, you're wrong, man. Democritus was right. And he came back to that idea of the atom and that they were indivisible and different substances had different atoms. Then we started looking inside of the atom, and Thomson discovered the electrons using the cathode ray tube, and he really thought basically that an atom was kind of like a cloud of positive. He didn't know what the positive was, and that the negative was kind of spread out. That's why they called it a plum pudding model. You could think of it as a chocolate chip model. We know Rutherford did his gold foil experiment trying to prove Thomson right, but he actually proved him wrong. And Rutherford said, hey, there's got to be this really dense part in the middle. He called it the nucleus. And he said, there's positive stuff in there. Let's call them protons. And he knew that the electrons kind of went out here somewhere, moving around, and that was mostly nothing, mostly empty space. And then Bohr and Chadwick said, "Hey, we're going to call it a neutron that's in the nucleus. It has no charge. It adds to the mass." And Bohr, with his flame test, discovered energy levels, that electrons travel in these very specific energy levels, and each level can only have so many electrons.